I just asked John.
Still hard.
It's still hard. It's still hard.
Still annoying.
맞아. 짜증나.
How's it going, guys? We are in the Sunday meetup in Hongdae. It's from 3 to 6, and we're gonna have a conversation today about what's it like living abroad. And yeah, come check it out. You guys can come visit us in the meetup anytime. See you guys.
My name is David. I'm from Canada, and we'll go this way.
Yeah, I'm Jongbo. I'm from here. Yeah.
Sam, I'm from New York. And I'm Jiwon, I'm from Korea. I'm Suki from here.
Right. Okay, we are here in Hongdae at a meetup on Sunday. These three girls are very brave because it's the first time you guys come here, right?
Yes. Right.
How was it? How is it?
First time came here,
Yeah.
first time tried it. We are crazily brave, I think.
You
Yeah.
guys are very brave. Brave or crazy? I don't know. Yeah. So Sunday is your first time coming here and speaking a lot of English with people. Right. Okay. So today's topic is what is it like living abroad? That's it. Living abroad. So for example, you and me, of course, we live in Korea. Have you guys ever lived abroad?
Yeah, actually, I used to live in Australia, Sydney. I have a terrible memory there. Actually, this is like I went there as a working holiday.
Yeah.
Usually, like we call by ourselves neighbor, like overseas neighbor, 외국인 노동자. Then actually, like working holiday visa, so we have to work and collect money and then go travel around there, Australia. But I was a little bit greedy, and then just I collect money. Yeah, I take it. I take this money and come back to it.
So did you have like before going to Australia? Did you have like a purpose? You're like, I think I can make a lot of money. What was your
That's it. Yeah, no more purpose.
Yeah. Well, here in Australia, especially the minimum wage is really high.
Yes.
The
Yes.
highest, one of the highest countries in the world.
How much?
That's why I chose Australia to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
$20 per hour.
Wow.
And then that currency, Australian currency, at that time is really high, higher than now.
Oh.
Probably 30% higher than now.
Wow. So was it worth? How many hours a day or a week did you work?
Actually, I worked 15 hours, 16 hours a day.
Wow.
Because I just finished my military service. I was at that time. I have a passion to work.
Passion. Wow. 15 hours a day. That's $300 one day.
Yeah, actually, like 1 week I made like more than $1,000.
That's good money at that time. Going abroad, living, but not really living. It's like slave labor.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that. That's why I don't. Yeah, I don't like Australia, but I hate my life in Australia.
Oh.
I've had that kind of work in Canada. Like as a high school student, you have no skill, you have no education. So I just work, and you wake up early, you work all day, you go home and you eat, and you sleep.
Yeah,
And then you wake up again and do it.
that's what I did.
And you hated that too.
I hated it. Oh, yeah. So that's Australia. Do many Koreans do this?
Yeah, actually, like lots of Korean people next to me, they work the same thing. That's why probably Australian government don't like us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not what they want.
Okay, so Australia. How about any of you guys? Have you guys been to? Have you lived abroad? Have you lived abroad?
Yeah, I've been to Canada 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah,
3 times?
Yeah, first time of my Canada experience was for traveling and volunteering. And it was great. I've been to lots of cities in Canada, like Victoria.
You went to my home city.
Yeah.
You're the countryside, I heard.
I feel this countryside. When I grew up, there was 1 million people, but I live in Seoul now, like 20 million, all everywhere. So I went back, and my image of Victoria was very big, but I went back, and it was like Shibu. It felt really small. How was your experience in Victoria?
Victoria, I really enjoy living in countryside.
Yeah.
Victoria is like retirement city.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why you go there and relax and have fun.
Yeah. It's nice. Did you go
Mostly
to
like-
Butchart Gardens?
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Are there bears?
I saw a grizzly bear.
You saw a grizzly bear? I've never seen a grizzly bear. I live there.
And you survived from it?
I never seen a grizzly bear, but the bears go up to the tree and they have itchy back, so that they go up on the tree like this, and on the tree there's all the hair. You see this? I only see.
They're really dangerous, right?
I've been to Gross Mountain.
Gross Mountain. That's Vancouver.
That's
Yeah. But
I met lots of foreign people.
yeah,
I had chance to speak English.
yeah.
You make a boyfriend there? No?
You hesitated. Sorry.
Korean boyfriend. Yeah. Well, how about you two? Have you guys lived abroad? Obviously, you're living here now.
You were here. You were here for a very different.
Yeah.
Very similar. Culture shock.
Yeah.
What kind of culture shock have you? Well, one of the things I noticed right away, it's like a big thing in America. If you're walking and you open the door and somebody's behind you,
Yeah.
but like I got the door slammed in my face here.
That's a bad one. Yeah. I think I've
But
experienced.
you also have a good culture shock. Please, hopefully. I can't think of it right now.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's our fault.
yeah. The food's amazing.
Oh, sounds good.
I
Food is
just-
good.
Yeah. For me, because no one asked me questions, so I'll ask myself a question. The first time I came living abroad was so amazing because in Canada, I'm like a brother, a son, I was a student, I had all this really regular life. But then when I moved abroad, it was like, I was none of those things, so I
You
kind of
have
had like
to break all of those
really
titles.
new freedom.
Yeah.
New freedom. I was like, so
Yeah.
now I am a teacher for the first time, and I'm a traveler,
Yes.
and it was like really a new experience. Like
Yes.
so free. Like every weekend I go travel to a new place. That was probably the best thing I had living abroad. But have you lived abroad?
Well, I mean, you need to leave? Not really. But I love hanging around the world and for traveling. But I never have lived in any foreign country.
How long have you traveled? How long have you traveled?
A month. The longest a month in Sydney. But actually, I had a great memory in Sydney because I didn't have to work. I think that's why.
It's okay, that's what I made.
Well, do you have any question for people who live abroad? Like maybe you want to go or you don't know what it's like.
Well, sometimes I think I want to live in English-speaking countries and someday, but it could be different because I can speak like decent English. I mean, my English is not that bad,
It's good.
but for you, like for example, maybe you shouldn't be able to speak in Korean that fluently.
Right.
It must have been.
한국말 못해요.
But you do now. But when you first came here,
Yeah.
it must have been really scary thing.
It
for
wasn't
you.
too scary because a lot of Koreans speak English, but doing very basic things like trying to find anything in the store that is not in a regular big store is really hard. It's
Yes,
really hard to do
yes.
these kind of basic tasks for people, like finding a location
Oh.
or searching for something in neighbor. When I first got here, it was really difficult, but now
Still hard.
I just ask John.
Still hard.
It's still hard. It's still hard.
Still annoying.
맞아. 짜증나.
No, actually, there are lots of application or websites. Usually, native people use it, but probably like foreigners that are like foreign country, they don't really know about it. Usually, in terms of Korean, who are living in Korea, they really need neighbor map or neighbor some 지식인 program. But actually, if anything we want to know, we just search in neighbor, right?
Yeah, we use it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
religiously every day.
But probably like foreigners don't know what to do. That's why it's
Okay,
hard to do.
Yeah, you're like in that stage. Like, how long have you been in Korea? 2 weeks. There we go.
Oh my God.
2 weeks?
So we don't have to ask about my memory. This is your experience now.
Yeah.
So how do you search for things? Yeah, me too. Yeah. You use google.co.kr, like Korean Google, but it's not as good as Naver. It's not nearly as good.
It's
Yeah.
not the use for us.
Most powerful companies.
Yeah.
Kind of, they provide like all the information.
You gotta use Naver, but then you gotta read Korean. And it's tough.
Well,
It's
yes,
very hard.
yes.
Yeah. Do you you guys ever experience racism? Should we talk about that?
Racism?
No, you're like, let's not talk about that.
Actually, I don't have racism in Australia. When I was in Australia,
Yeah.
actually, I made lots of Australian friends.
Right.
That I'm only one guy Asian.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Asian. Then they just invite me and they are home. 10 other friends are Australian. And they said they cook by themselves together, all together. But I didn't join the cooking because I don't know how to use that facilities. Anyway, then they tried to ask me just only one time, are you gonna eat? And I said, I'm okay. But they don't give me any food.
Yeah, it's totally
Asking
different.
only one time.
Yeah,
Actually, like Korean people, just asking many times.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat? Are you gonna eat? If you say okay, not really. But just eat some.
Oh, yeah, that's Korean culture.
Yeah, this is Korean culture.
Yeah.
So when Australia they said, you want to eat? You say no. They, okay. And they just eat it.
We are like hanging out together, but
Yeah.
they didn't give me food.
Right.
They do that out of their culture or just you?
Just because they think he doesn't want.
Yeah.
They think, okay, he said no, okay, he does not have food. Right.
I like that better.
You like that one better? I had this experience because I'm like a Hongdae and I come to Korea and I see my family for the first time, a lot of them, and we have dinner together and I'm so full. And they say, oh, right? I'm like, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm in so much pain, right? I'm like, no. And they
They kind of insist.
It's still hard for us.
Yes.
I got a
yes.
Korean grandma, she just keeps putting on, and I think she thinks I'm too skinny, right? So she just keeps putting food on. Wow.
Oh my god, it's
good
really
stuff.
a big burden for us.
It will be happening again when you meet the girl for your future life, and
Yeah.
when you first go to meet her mother.
I'm already afraid of that time, yes.
Yes, and they will insist you to eat like as much as you can.
Yeah,
Wow.
we have to be, when we are starting, we have to go there.
You guys are so brave, like your first time coming to a meetup and then you're doing the video, but that's cool, talking about living abroad. That's it guys. 안녕.